to you and welcome to Ingwe Fan Zone. Remember, this is how we do it each and every Thursday right here on AFC TV. And there's nowhere else you'd rather be as an AFC Leopard fan because this is the place to be. I'm your host, Gladys Midecha, and I am super excited about today's show because tomorrow is match day live. And with that, let's start off with some Fan Zone news. And of course, we start off with the SGM. Now, the SGM is going to be held on the 18th of July from 11 a.m. This follows the adjournment of the AGM last month. Now, you do remember that last month the AGM was supposed to be on the 27th of June, but it was postponed due to lack of quorum. So on the 18th of July at 11 a.m. The SGM is going to be held. The venue will be announced, and the venue will be announced, and an online link will be sent to all members to enable both physical and virtual participation. The venue will be announced, and an online link will be sent to all members to enable both physical and virtual participation. Now, remember, only a few members will be allowed in the venue because of the COVID-19 prevention protocols. So we need to remember that not most of you will be allowed in the venue. So yes, that is all the news we have for you today. Let's get on to today's show. And yes. Now, welcome once again. Remember, the only way you can be part of our discussions and what is going on with the FC Leopards family is you have to make sure that you follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is FC Leopards SC. On Twitter, it is at FC Leopards. And Instagram, it is at FC Leopards _SC. And if you feel you've missed any of our episodes, just check out our YouTube page at FC Leopards SC, one word. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I am very excited to be doing this show. Let's see who is joining us. Diamond Itawaya Okusimba, karibu sana. Thank you very much, Daya, for joining us. Ndasaba Sam anasema that is the spirit. Well, the producer is going to be sharing the link, and we're going to be having this discussion. Amunga Nedi, hello, I'm tuned in kama kawaida. Thank you very much, Nedi. Wherever you are watching us from, just remember to drop in a message. Give us your thoughts on exactly what is happening where you are and what you think of our performance so far. Now, last week on Friday, we had a match against Bandari. Yes, and Bandari traveled all the way to Nairobi, and the match was at Thika Stadium. And in that match, Budenyo scored his first goal for FC Leopards, and Peter Thiongo scored the second to ensure that FC Leopards get 3 points with a 2-0 win over Bandari. What does this win mean for FC Leopards? Now, if we have the table, of course, we're going to be sharing it with you. But remember, the link is there. It has been shared with you. So you can just join us and let's have this discussion. Let's talk about our match against Bandari and the fixtures that are coming up in this remaining month of July. Who else is joining us? Gashie Jita Onansema, I'm tuned in, but free mode. Thank you very much. Waswa Ali Kikuyu live is watching. Thank you very much. Evan Sodori saying watching from Budalangi. And then there's someone who's asking what is happening with the contracts. Now, you do know, I'm going to clarify this on the knowledge that I have. You do know that because of COVID-19 and what happened, that means that the season was extended. Now with that, that means most of the players had their contracts expired, and they had expired. That was when the season was supposed to end. That was in June. Now because of the extension of the league, that is what is happening with the contracts. So yeah, we're going to be giving you more of that information as the show goes on. Nadia Muga says that game was sweet revenge. Vincent Wanda saying good work, Glado. Thank you very much, Vincent. Scotty says I'm tuned in. Thank you very much. Benson is saying, why is FC losing the next game after winning? Like tomorrow they have Tusker, we need them to win. Well, Benson, I don't think it makes sense for you to say we are losing the next game, yet we haven't played. We are playing Tusker FC tomorrow, and yes, let me hear your thoughts on what you think about our Bandari game, and of course what is going to be happening with our match tomorrow. Alex Audo is tuned in as always, kama kawaida. Jenga Kanairo, loving the show. Thank you very much, Alex. I do appreciate. Where are you watching us from, and what did you think of our match against Bandari? Well, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me what you think. That was the first game where we played with Mudenyu and Keep at the center, and then we had of course Peter Thiongo scoring the second goal. So I'd like to hear from you and what you think. Who else is here? Mzalendo Ranson is saying I am locked in. Watu wangu mko wapi? I'd love to hear from you wherever you're watching us from. The link has been shared, and it is always a pleasure to have you here with us. Now, Mato Baba Einsel, I hope I get it right, sorry. I had FKF extended contracts for 1 month. Is it true? Well, FKF allowed us to have contract extensions. That is something. There was an agreement between FKF and the clubs, but as much as there's an agreement between FKF and the clubs, there also has to be an agreement between the players and the clubs. I hope you understand that information, because as much as FKF has agreed that the players can play up to the end of the season, there also has to be an agreement between the players and the clubs. If the player has to know if he's going to be covered. Will it be medical? What happens if he gets injured in case he does? Of course, there also has to be an agreement, because this player is technically playing under no contract. So we also have to be the players also have to be vigilant about their careers, because you know, if you're playing for free, that means if anything happens to you, the club has to take care of it. So those are also the kind of negotiations that needed to be done. Now, Melanie Mela says, I'm tuned in from Kasarani, Nairobi. Thank you very much. Someone is asking, will FC get something from She Changes transfer? Well, we are going, the only way we can know whether that will happen is if he is going to be signed. That is going to be signed. If the Greece club does unveil him and sign him, hopefully we will get to know more about that. Because Gay Kimala says, I'm watching from France. Thank you very much. Watching from Vihiga, let Machapo try to be more clinical. That is Humphrey Asava. Thank you very much, Humphrey. Salimia watu wa Vihiga. Afande Shisanya, nakungojea uko wapi? Anasema niko locked kama kawaida, but mitambo inani let down. Pole sana my brother. I do hope you get to sort it out. Shiundu Masafa Wilberforce is locked in live from Kakamega Ingo. There's someone here who is saying we're really missing out on international competition. Beating Tusker will raise our hopes. Thiongo deserves a start. Then Prince Jack is saying, has Sichenje already gone? Has Sichenje already gone to Europe? Mudiri from Matunda Moise Bridge. Let us keep the momentum we had when we played Bandari Ingwe. Mzalendo Ranson is saying Ingwe will be smiling all the way to the bank when Sichenje inks the deal. Well, as I told you earlier on, we have to wait and see if the club he is going to sign him. Anungo Suma is saying, as for FC fans, all we are asking for is consistency. Him mambo ya kuwin, when you want issue, we want wins, especially when awards are involved. Well, we do hope that the boys are listening in and getting your message. Now, against Bandari, 2-0, what are your thoughts in a match that Bandari really hyped themselves and were hoping to win in that game? Well, it didn't go as they wanted for them. FC Leopards took the 3 points with 2 goals, and Mudenyu gave us his first goal of the season, his first goal for FC Leopards. Tomorrow, we face Tusker. The match will be live on Star Times at 3 p.m. And remember, if you're going to be working, check out our Twitter and our Facebook pages at FC Leopards SC on Facebook, at FC Leopards on Twitter. Follow us, like. By the way, pale Twitter tumefika 99k, situfikishe 100. On Instagram, it is at FC Leopards _SC. That is the only way that you're going to be seeing what is happening with FC Leopards. Mko wapi watu wangu? Link iko pale Facebook. Link has been shared. Where are you? I'd love to hear from you. Remember, I am here because of you. This show is because of you. So let me know where you are watching us from, and how what your thoughts are on tomorrow's match. Now remember, in the first leg we played Tusker and we won 2-1. We beat them in the FKF Cup. So our record against Tusker is looking very, very good. Should we count on 3 points tomorrow as we face Tusker, or what are your thoughts? The link has been shared there. Please, I'd love for you to join me. This show is called Ingwe Fan Zone. Nataka kusikia maoni yenu. Wewe popote uliko, wewe kama shabiki wa FC, what do you think of our match tomorrow against Tusker? Who do you think deserves to start in that match tomorrow? Valentino ule General anasema tomorrow the coach should stick to the same team that won against Bandari. Well, that is Valentino's thought. What about you? Who do you think should start tomorrow? He says tomorrow, Mzalendo Ranson says tomorrow's game will be a hard nut to crack, but we will crack it. Prince Jack Mudiri saying, let us take advantage of Tusker missing 6 key players and we will crack it. Well, let's see how that goes on tomorrow. Discussing and trophies zinapatana kweli. Well, Dominic, I'd like to remind you that the EPL trophy has not, the KPL trophy rather, has not yet been won. And there are a lot of things that come with it if we do win that trophy. Yes, we didn't manage to secure the Champions League spot, but winning this trophy will be especially important for FC Leopards. Remember, this is a trophy we've gone 2 years without. Shisanya and Cleverly, karibuni sana ndugu zangu, mko vipi?
Asante sana. Kwa poa, lakini mitambo inaniletea shida kidogo.
Pole sana ndugu yangu.
Mitambo inasumbua kidogo. Lakini najaribu niwezavyo.
Asante sana.
Najaribu tu niwezavyo, lakini najaribu.
Asante sana. Cleverly, karibu sana ndugu yangu. Cleverly, unanipata? I don't think he's getting me. Wacha nianze na wewe Shisanya. Mechi ya Bandari, mechi ambayo ilikuwa ngumu sana, lakini FC Leopards iliweza kupata ushindi wa mabao mawili bila jibu. Maoni yako?
Sorry?
Hiyo mechi kwa kweli ilikuwa ngumu, sababu ukiangalia timu ya Bandari sana sana wakufunzi wake wote ndio walikuwa wakufunzi wa AFC Leopards. So hao walikuja wakijua everything lazima watushinde. Lakini vile vijana walienda uwanja, at least walijituma smart sana. Yes, nafikiri vijana walienda na wakafuata zile instructions vile coach aliwaambia, at least walideliver. Yeah.
Asante sana. Edward, ndugu yangu karibu sana. Naona tumempoteza Edward. Shisanya, tuangalie hiyo mechi. Ilikuwa mechi ya kwanza ambayo Mudenyo aliweza kufunga bao lake la kwanza ya FC Leopards. Peter Thiongo aliweza pia kufunga bao na kuhakikisha kwamba FC Leopards imepata ushindi wa 2 bila jibu. Let's talk about the confidence this will do for Peter Thiongo. Tunajua he's been struggling a little bit, but yeye kufunga hiyo bao inamaanisha nini kwake Peter Thiongo?
Okay, Peter Thiongo nafikiri for the first time wakati alifunga bao la kwanza ilikuwa ni wakati wa ulinzi pale Kasarani. So hii ni mara yake ya pili kufunga bao.
Tumekupoteza kidogo, pole sana. Well, that is Shisanya. Umerudi? Sauti hatukusikii. Unmute tafadhali. Asante sana. Sasa tunaweza kupata.
Nasema okay, Thiongo mechi ya sana sana wakati alicheza mechi ya ulinzi alifunga bao pale Kasarani wakati alishinda ulinzi 1. Alafu hili imekuwa mara yake ya pili wakati amecheza wakati wa Bandari na akafunga bao pia. So inafaa iwe consistency hao akiendelea kutoa mechi. Nafikiri kutakuwa yes, pata mabao mengi kutoka kwake, unaona. Yeah.
Kesho tunacheza na Tusker FC, timu ambayo tumefaulu kuishinda mara 2 msimu huu. Tulicheza nao katika mechi yetu ya kwanza tulipokuwa tunaanza hii season 2-1. Tena pale kwa FKF Cup tuliweza kuwashinda 1 bila jibu. Hebu nieleze, unaona ni kama hii mechi ya Tusker tukijipanga vyema na tucheze jinsi tulivyocheza dhidi ya Bandari tutaweza kupata ushindi? Well, we seem to be having a problem with she's unanipata?
Unakatika.
Nikidhani hiyo ni upande wako kwa sababu naona ni kama upande wangu producer ananiambia mimi niko sawa. Nauliza mechi yetu dhidi ya Tusker kesho. Tusker ni timu ambayo tumefaulu kushinda mara 2 msimu huu. Unaona tukicheza jinsi tulicheza dhidi ya Bandari tunaweza pata ushindi?
Okay, mechi yetu ya kesho ni mechi ngumu sana. Kulingana na vile Tusker yenyewe inacheza, alafu na kulingana kwa saizi vile vijana wetu wako, inafaa wajitume. Ukifuata instruction kutoka kwa coach, nafikiri kesho pia tutapata tu tunapiga bao 2. Sababu Tusker imekuwa ni timu ngumu kwa miaka mingi sana, lakini msimu huu tumefunja zile rekodi Tusker imekuwa ikitufunga kila wakati. So nafikiri kesho pia vijana lazima watajituma na kesho bado tutapata ushindi.
Asante sana. Wacha tusikize wenzetu upande huu mwingine wanasema nini. Evans Odori is watching from Bundalangi. Asante sana Evans. Who else? Kuna nyingi sana hapa. Naona kama nimerudi nyuma sana. Samuel Shuchu says keep up the good work. Thank you very much Prince Jack. Hiyo nilikuwa nimesoma. Dominic who else? Neo Sparta Sapata anasema tuned in from Kakamega Ingo. My happiness is to see our own winning. Well, we also love it when FC Leopards wins. Valentino anasema we can win this trophy. I still believe, and I agree with you. This is a trophy that has eluded us for 22 years. It is high time we bring it home. Ken Kisiala anasema better late than never. Tomorrow's game is a must win. We already have beaten twice this season, Tusker twice this season. We have the league to take, and I do agree with you. Bakayo Davis is watching you live from my happy place. Thank you very much, Bahoya Davis. Beaver Bev, keep up the good work. Nicolopta Santisana, Brocolo na Holy. Collins, thank you very much. I do appreciate your support. Vincent Wanda is saying we are doing good. as a team. As fans, let's keep supporting our team. Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. This season we are fortunate, but some things didn't work out, and the team is on the right track. The best we can do is prepare well for next season. I am smelling a trophy soon. Thank you very, very much for the positive message, Vincent Wanda. Ryan Lawrence watching from Kitengela, Asante Sana. Ken Kisiala is saying, looking forward to a very tactical game tomorrow against Tusker. Well, when we talk about Tusker, and the reason why tunasema hizi tactics zitakuwa ngumu sana is because once you've beaten a team twice, they tend to be very, very, very vigilant of you, of the opponent. Now, this is likely because it's going to be a game where, number one, Tusker is missing key players, and FC, remember, some of our young players have gone for international duty. Wako huko Eritrea. That is Marvin Nabwire, Lewis Bundy, Austin. They are all representing Kenya in the Sekafa under 23. So it's going to be a very interesting game, a very tactical game, as you have said. But watu wangu mko wapi? Nataka kuzungumza na nyinyi. Ataso Kefa is saying, all the best tomorrow, Team Ingwe. Thank you very much. How can I join the conversation? Well, Kosgei, there is a link that has been shared there by the producer. You can join in using that link, and of course we will allow you to have this conversation with us. Prince Jack is saying, Midecha, take it to the bank. Tusker has never troubled FC. Only that Trupia should up his game and we shall win 2-1. Well, thank you very much, Prince Jack. Thank you very much for your prediction. You say FC Leopards is going to carry the day 2-1. Well, you know what? I agree with you. Let's take the 3 points. Vidal Benson is saying, Ingwe all the way. Joy Muhanji, all the best ya Matere. Julius Wena watching from Kondele, Kisumu. Thank you very much. Salimia watu wa Kisumu. Wambie FC Leopards is the team to support. Shikuku Francis is watching with us. Thank you very much. There is someone called Isel. Isel is saying, we have done it twice. Thrice won't hurt. It will just be the icing on the cake. I do agree. We need that cherry. We need to close in that gap. And after their draw with KCB, earlier on during the week, I do agree that we can make it 3 out of 3 this season. Kosgei, the link has been shared once again by the producer, so just make sure you check it out. Jacob Isaac Mwamto is watching live from JKIA. Thank you very much, Job Isaac. Kitengela's finest is tuned in. Thank you very much. We play very well, but we fail to be clinical in the final third. We need to improve on that. That is something that we've discussed all season. And I'm just wondering, what else can FC Leopards do differently in the final third? Should our midfielders step up and take the mantle and try and score more goals? Well, I'd love to hear from you. Your link ambayo imekuwa shared hapo. I'd love if you join in and let's have this conversation. Amonganedi says, once, twice, 3 times will be my joy. All the best, FC Leopards. Ajanga Alex from Kayole, we are watching. Asante Sana. Ken Kisiala, waiting for a third win against Matano this season, Kesho. Thank you very much. Michael Kwambo, thank you very much for joining us. He says, please, just win tomorrow. Well, Michael Kwambo, we do hope, we do pray, and we are playing for a win tomorrow. Thank you very much. Kipkemboi Leonard Podolsky says, Ingwe forever. Thank you very much. Salim Mukasa says, keep up the good work. Let's keep our coach forever doing great. Thank you very much. Umwami Yusuf from Somalia, I say hi. Ahem. Yes, tumesalimika sana all the way from Somalia. I do hope that you're keeping safe. And thank you very much. Ambia watu wa Somalia, by the way, kuna timu ambayo inaitwa FC Leopards. And Diaspora branch iko available for them to join. Joy Muhanji is watching from Hurlingham. Thank you very much. Charles Kialo watching live from Pipeline. Hey, thank you very much. Ajanga Alex says, Kayole chapter members where pride meets passion We wish Yamatere all the best. Naona Ochiwida ameingia kwenye nyumba. Asante sana Ochiwida. Very good evening to you. Tomorrow, Tusker versus FC Leopards. Who's going to carry the day? Which player would you wish to see feature tomorrow for FC Leopards? Now, Harrison Mwendo has had an excellent 5 matches. He's been, pacing up those wings. We have Olilo, who, again, I would love to see play in this match. Who would you love to see play for FC Leopards tomorrow? Remember, just join us using that link. Ile link ambayo tumeweka pale na imewekwa hapo na producer. Tungefurahi sana kama mnaweza ingia ili tuweze kuzungumza. Watching live from Mesopotamia, that is Ochiweda. Frank Haemba, Gladys Midacha, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Frank. I appreciate. Lloyd Sudi, may God Almighty give us victory tomorrow. Amen and amen. Naona ya kwa prayer branch, wale watu wa kutuombea, muombea ya Matere, kesho tufanye mambo yetu. 3 points is ours for the taking tomorrow. A third victory against Tusker. Will it happen? Well, if you believe it will happen, let me just tell you, the link is there. Tell me what you think will happen tomorrow. Ingia, tuzungumze. Or else, what else is keeping us from taking that win against Tusker? Well, I'd also like to hear from you. Mose Omuguri, anasema Ingwe, ours forever, keep going strong. Thank you very much. Atino Jaber Anyango, big team, we are winning, all the best. Thank you very much. Deno Ashim, watching from Vasha. Hey, watu wa Vasha, asante sana. 3 points will be the best. 3 out of 3 for FC Leopards against Tusker this season. Yes, it will be the best way to end the week. And what a win it will be. Now, Ken Kisiala says, the draw against Tusker versus KCB was good for Ingwe. So tomorrow is a must win for us. We're not taking a no for an answer. We just want the 3 points. That is all we are asking from. But I've asked you a very simple question. Which player would you like to see feature for FC Leopards this season? I don't know who this is joining me from bed. Good evening. Wala ambao mnaangalia kama link inafanya kazi. Link inafanya kazi. Hakikisha kwamba umejiweka. Yes. Hi.
Hi, mambo.
Fiti sana. Joy Muhanji, how are you?
It's Patricia Mtesh Muhanji, not Joy.
Patricia, there's something wrong with your sound. Just please check on it.
I think your man too.
Oh, pole sana. Patricia, niambie mechi yetu dhidi ya Tusker kesho, what do you feel?
Kesho tunangoja hiki. Hii Tusker na ya Matere tunaiombea Ingwe forever.
Asante sana.
At least kesho asituangushe.
Kesho asituangushe, and it's always a pleasure to see ladies joining in this conversation. Now, Humphrey Ayuko says, I would love to see Brian. Alafu please, tupatie updates za the players who missed our last match. Well, the players who missed our last match were Benjamin Ochan, Clyde Senaji. We had John Oyemba. We also had Said Suma missing in that match. Now, the reason why, of course, they couldn't play because they had not had an agreement in terms of contracts with the club, so that has been sorted out. And again, they had not attended training that week, so they didn't miss out because something major had happened. But hopefully we will see something, we will see some new faces tomorrow. Emmanuel here watching from Muthaiga, thank you very much. Martin rather, sorry. Yamatere, kama kawaida tunalewesha Tusker, unasema tunakunywa Tusker na tunachukua point 3. I agree with you. Is Sichenje playing tomorrow? Ken Kisiala? No. Shichinja is not playing tomorrow, so you'd like to see what the lineup will be. Well, you'll just have to tune in on. Make sure you are following us on all our social media handle pages. Kujua ni nani atacheza kesho. The lineup will be live. Will be shared on our Twitter handle, on our Facebook handle, on our Instagram page. Yes. So make sure you're following us on all those pages, and of course, we will see who is going to be playing tomorrow. Good work, Mideta. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Job Isaac. I do appreciate. Temina Minange is locked. Thank you very much. Karibu sana Temina. Joining you from Kisumu Mondele area. Hiyo taska tutafinya. Mnasema tuifinye kabisa. Bulimo.
Yup.
Mali huko na niko poa sana. Mali huko naona ni asubuhi, huko kwetu ni saa. Let me tell you what time it is in Nairobi right now. It's 8:42 in Nairobi. Vipi?
Poa, 10:42 hapa hivi. AM morning.
10:42 morning. Hey, I'm telling you, very many hours apart. Karibu sana, niambie.
Fresh mambo.
Niko salama sana, nashukuru. Kesho tunacheza na Tusker FC. Last week on Friday we beat Bandari 2-0. Your thoughts on FC Leopards and how we are doing so far?
So far we are doing good. I know tutashinda kesho. Yeah, tutashinda kesho. We have high hopes. Hata kama hizo nini tulimiss, but we are going for the 3 points. Then I hope tukishinda, chances are there lift the league.
Yes, that is what we are looking forward to. 22 years is a very, very long time. It is only fair that the league comes home this season where it belongs. Sijui kama umepata nafasi ya watch games zote za FC. I told you unaweza download StarTimes app. Mimi niko na StarTimes, naweza kupea code yangu huko.
Yeah, sure.
Zimebaki.
Sometimes huwa nimelala kwa zinakuwa kama 5 huko ama 5 ama 4ish. Yeah. But unaweza nisaidia, unaweza set alarm yeah.
Usijali hapa FCTV. The reason why we have Ingwe Fan Zone is for people like you to know what happened in our matches. It doesn't matter where you are, we are here because tunataka ku ensure that every match update unapata from wherever you are from. Do you have anything to tell the boys for tomorrow?
Yeah, they just go for it. Wakuwe na hiyo confidence kwa sababu tumekuwa na ile mentality ya win. So hakuna kuangalia nyuma. Although key players na timu nao under 23 wanaenda away, but hope we have the squad to do the job.
Yes, we do have a depth squad. There's a young man called Brian Wanyama who has been playing, and he looks like he wants to cement his place in the first 18 for FC Leopards. So we're really excited that the young players wanna come into the squad very well.
Yeah, Lewis and Austin, you see, they're doing a great job. Marvin,
yeah, unfortunately, Lewis, Austin, and Marvin will not be there because they've traveled for national duty. But hopefully, we still get to see. I think this is the best time for other players to now step up. You know, wale players wamekuwa kwa bench.
People keeping department niliona contract kaya Wemba iliisha Ochan Oade, so how are they solving the issue to do with that?
Yes, now FKF gave clubs time to, of course, an extension of the contract, but it is also up to the clubs to agree with the players. Because if anything happens and this player is either free na hajasainiwa, if they get an injury, the club has to be liable. So unajua lazima pia muagree kama wanataka kutusaidia with until we finish the season, because unajua pia itakuwa poa sana if a player gets injured and you've not agreed, that will be liability for the player. So it was only fair that they have a discussion with the club, agree, and then after that, of course, unajua pia wewe unataka kukua secure because this is your career. So that is what happened.
Okay.
Yes.
We are looking forward for the AGM because kuna crisis, kuna mambo inafanyika too much financially. To know what will be discussed.
It's going to be on the 18th. Yes, it's going to be on the 18th. You can join. You can join virtually. We're going to share the link
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Anyway, I wish all the best and argue all the fans to rally about behind the team.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank
And how
you.
about the
Thank you
jersey?
very much.
How about what happened to the jerseys? There are
Um,
no more.
No, the jerseys are out of stock, and with the inconsistency that the season has had, we were unsure whether we should bring them in or we should not bring them in. But since the season is almost over, we are looking forward to getting you more and more jerseys next season. And I do assure you that, yeah, we'll let you know as soon as the jerseys are here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bulemo. Joining us all the way from diaspora, I tell you, we have Ingwe fans far and wide, people who love the team and people who want to see the team prosper. Now, we're just about to wind up this show. Na leo mazee watu wangu mmeniachilia, but haina neno. Mimi niko hapa kwa sababu yenu. Who else? Odiwa Kite is saying I'm tuned in. What about the jersey? Well, since the season is almost over, we are going to be letting you know on the way forward in regard to the jerseys for next season. Vincent Wanda is asking, Gladys, what happened to Match Day Center? Well, I'm going to be discussing it with the rest of the media team, and we'll see what we'll do about tomorrow's match. But since most of our matches are being aired on TV, I think it's only fair that we also give the Facebook, the online family, their share of analysis. Well, we're going to see what we're going to be doing about that. David Major Makongiri saying, Gladys Midecha, you're doing an incredible job. Oh, thank you very much, Dave. I do appreciate. Keep up the good work. That is Clinton Abuka Midecha. Oh, thank you very much. Frank Haemba is saying, our coach is a disciplinarian. If you miss training, you simply want to play. I believe we are on the right track. Yes, that is very, very true. If you miss training, you're not going to be playing. Lloyd Sudi says, Awesome is quite a fundi, and I guess he's the best. Slow and sure and no hurry. A step at a time. Thank you very much, Lloyd Sudi. That is very true. We take each game at a time. Mulemi Gregory, karibu sana. Wewe Gulado, good job. Thank you very much, Mulemu Gregory. Representing FC Kayole chapter branch, that is Odi Wakibet. Update on the injured players. Injured players, we still have 3 injured players. That is Tedian Esilaba, Fabrice Mugeni, and Jafari. Those are the 3 players that are still injured. No new injuries. And yes, no new injuries yet. Job Isaac Mwamuto says, Kesho tunalewesha Tusker. Well, good people, tomorrow it is all about Tusker versus FC Leopards, 3 p.m. Well, we're going to be giving you an update on whether we'll be able to do Match Day Center tomorrow. And if we are going to be able to do it, well, I'm going to be asking Mulemi Gregory, let's do this tomorrow and see where we are taking our where we're taking our 3 points from. Vincent Wanda says Tusker must fall. Well, good people, Tusker must fall. Kesho lazima tukunywe Tusker. Kesho lazima tupate pointi 3. Will the boys get it for us and hopefully close the gap that is about 7 points? Well, we do hope that happens tomorrow. Good people, as usual, it is always it is always a pleasure watching you. Gerald Masiga says, if anyone has truly been watching our team for the last 4 years, you can say we are in good hands. Well, we are in good hands. I am in good hands with you as the FC Leopards fans. And as usual, it is always a pleasure to host this show for you and hear your thoughts as FC Leopards fans. Remember, this is how we do it each and every Thursday right here on FC TV. Tomorrow it is Tusker taking on FC Leopards, 3 p.m. Check out the game on Star Times. Check out the updates on our Twitter page, that is at FC Leopards, on Facebook at FC Leopards SC, on Instagram at FC Leopards _SC. Na nimeambia watu wangu we are on YouTube. Na by the way, we'd love it if you'd like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. FC Leopards SC, one word that we want you to follow us. So, from us here on AFC TV and the crew that makes this show possible, it is good night, God bless. See you tomorrow as we take on Tusker. And remember, FC Leopards is and will always be ours forever. Good night and God bless you.
Good night and God bless.